Hello everybody. Welcome again to our English class. Today our topic is healthy bodies. We are going to learn how to get advice using should. We are going to start the activities. First, we are going to watch a video. Then ask and answer these questions. The first one is, what was your last health problem? When did it happen? And what did you do? Okay. Watch the video, please, and answer these questions.
This film looks at health problems. Last week I had a bad cold and was in bed for a week. What was your last health problem?
I had a bad headache.
And when did it happen?
About 2 or 3 days ago.
And what did you do?
I took some medicine and stayed at home.
What was your last health problem?
I had flu
And when did this happen?
last month.
And what did you do?
I went to the doctors and got some medicine.
What was your last health problem?
I broke my arm.
And when did this happen?
Last year.
And what did you do?
I went to the hospital. I saw a specialist and now it's fine.
Now let's have a look at the vocabulary to do with illness. Listen and repeat.
A.
I've got a temperature.
B.
My eye hurts.
C.
I've got a cold.
D.
I've got a headache.
E.
I've got a pain in my foot.
F.
I feel sick.
G.
I hurt my leg.
H.
I've got a broken arm.
I.
I've got toothache.
J.
I've got a stomachache.
Excellent. Now let's start with the activities. Activity number 1. You have to put the letters in italic in the correct order to complete the sentences. We have 9 sentences, okay? And here you have the words in this order. So you have to put in order this word and complete this gap. Okay. For example, number 1. Okay, Jason can't play tennis because he's got a broken arm. Okay, now you have to do the same with the rest of the sentences. The next activity is activity number 2. Choose the correct words to complete the sentences. We have here 4 sentences and each sentences have 3 alternatives, A, B, and C. Number 1. I went to the doctor because I have a in my stomach. What is the correct word? Hurt, pain, or sick? Look at this example. Pain. Pain is the correct word. Excellent. Let's continue. Now, we are going to have a look at the grammar. You are going to use should and shouldn't to give advice. Okay, when do you use this? Okay, we have in positive, negative question and short answer. In positive, I or you, he, she, it, we, they should go to bed earlier. In negative, I shouldn't or should not play tennis. And in question, what should he do, or they do? Should I stop doing sport? sports, and the short answer. Yes, I should, or no, I shouldn't. Okay? Now we are going to know when do you use should and shouldn't. We use should and shouldn't to give advice. Look at this example. I've got a headache, and the advice: you should take some medicine, or you shouldn't listen to loud music. Okay? Next, we use should to say something it's a good idea. For example, my hands hurt. And the idea is you should go to the doctor. It's a good idea. Okay? And we also use shouldn't to say something is a bad idea. The opposite. I feel sick. You shouldn't eat anything. Okay? Now, next, after should and shouldn't, we use the infinity of the verb without to. Look at this example. My leg hurts. You should rest. This is the infinity without to. You should rest and you shouldn't walk. Okay? It's not possible to say you should to rest. No, it's not possible. Okay, the correct one is you should rest. Okay? Now, continue with the activities where you can put in practice the use of should or shouldn't. The first activity is you have to complete the sentences with should or shouldn't. Okay? Here are the sentences. Number 1, we have 6 sentences. The first one is John's got a temperature. He go to school. What is correct? Should or shouldn't? Okay? According to the sentence, shouldn't is correct. Okay? So, he shouldn't go to school. Fill in the gap with the rest of the sentences. Only with should or shouldn't. Next, now activity number 2. What do you have to do here? You have to write complete questions with should. Then you have to write short answer. Okay? And the answer is going to be according to if it is positive, okay, it has a tick, or if it's negative, it has a cross. Okay? Look at this first example. I do the race. Okay. Here. It's a question. Okay? Should I do the race? And according it is a tick, so the answer has to be in positive, affirmative answer. Yes, you should. Here you have 5 sentences. In number 2, you have to write negative answer. In number 3, a positive answer. And 4 and 5, a negative answer. Don't forget, all are questions. Okay? Don't forget to look at how does the question start. Should I do the race? Okay. Should I? Should you? Okay. Now, we have activity number 3. You have to match the sentences halves. Here we have the sentences. Okay? So you have 5 sentences, and here you have A, B, C, and D. We are doing this activity together. Okay? Number 1, it's very, what do you think it is correct? What is the half? Yes, this is excellent. It's very important to do exercise. Number 2. I like running, but I don't want. Which one? Continue. Okay, to enter a race. Very good. Number 3. I try to keep fit, so which of these alternatives is correct? A, letter A. I go cycling, swimming, and running. Excellent. Number 4. Swimming is a good way. Only B and E. What do you think is correct? Very good. To stay healthy. And finally, the secret to eating well is a lot of fruits and vegetables. Okay? Now, we are going to have a look vocabulary about health. The first one. Look at this first activity. For each phrase in the box, 2 verbs are right and 1 is wrong. You have to cross off the wrong verb for each phrase. For fit, these 2 verbs are correct. Okay? You can use fit with get and keep. Now for raise, what is correct and which is the verb wrong? Okay, so for raise, enter and do you can use but no stay. For well, okay, so you can say eat well or sleep well but no go. Okay. For rest, you can say have a rest or take a rest, but no, it's impossible, do a rest. And for healthy, you can say feel healthy or stay healthy, no make. And some exercise in a gym, you can say do and try, but not keep. And also from some exercise, also you can say get and do, but not keep. Okay? And continue practicing. Now you have to complete the block with the phrases in the box. Here we have the phrases and here we have the block. It is a very short block, so it's about fitness for everyone. Okay? Now we are going to start. Hi everyone. Today I've got 8 tips and pieces of advice for people who want to start running. Read on if you want to. Which of these? You want to enter a race, okay? In no time at all. So here are the tips. So you continue reading, okay, all the tips and complete, fill in the gap with this word from the box, okay, that are in the box. Fill in the gap. Finally, as a homework, we have a writing, okay? What do you have to write? So we have an example here. Read the example conversation and then you have to write a similar conversation, a similar one. We have the conversation. You can use this expression, what's wrong or what's the matter or are you okay? Okay? You choose. It's up to you. What's the matter? I've got a temperature. What should I do? You should rest. You should also drink lots of water and you shouldn't go to school. Okay, this is your activity. Don't forget, please, to write your dialogue and send all the sheet of activity to the platform on time. That's all for today. Okay, see you next class. Thank you very much.